Hello everybody. So today I'm going to try to show you BallXPit a little bit. So first thing you gotta know about BallXPit is first. Alright. First thing you need to do, you gotta learn about some of the builds. Gonna need some resources. Got the wheat field, forest, boulder. Put them down, you can level them up. So as you go along, you unlock more shit. Get the farm, lumber yards, stone mine, gold mine. That's as far as I've gone. I've played about 10-12 hours so far. Only one I used so far is the farmyard, and I believe got the stone. No, I don't have stone mine yet. Yeah, I think it's just the farmyard and lumberyard. Here, you'll see them up here. You have to put people in there, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just get into the match itself. We're gonna play one. We're gonna start with the beginning warrior guy. We're not gonna add anybody. That's something you can unlock later. I'm gonna go level 1. Yes, I know I've completed it. All right. Level 1. This is beginner, first starting. Haven't played this game before. You're going to want to turn your speed down to like next to nothing until you get used to everything. When you get used to everything, you'll speed up. Usually I stick around this one, the middle. But since we want to get this over with, we'll go to the quicker one. Now, you're going to want, when you level up, you're going to have certain choices to make on your upgrades. Now, I can tell you what I think. Rubber band is fucking useless. I don't like it. Oh, it bounces, it goes faster. Yeah, but by the time it gets there, it's usually coming back to you right now. Bleed is one of the better choices for your ball, but since we already have one bleed, we're going to take Fleet Foot. You want to go faster. Moving around the thing make faster is always better. So, I'm going to take that. Take as many bounces as you can. Bouncing behind is even great. Don't worry, once you start playing for a while, you'll get sped up and do the same stuff I'm doing. I'm just speeding it up so you guys can see it quicker. Alright, level up again. We have a choice of Magic Staff, which is only good with Laser, Lightning, and Earthquake, really. I don't have any of them. I've got Wind as a choice and Speed as a choice, so I'm taking Speed again. Now you're probably going to want to take as many boss balls as you can get. Or big balls as you can get. Mr. Big Balls. But as I said, I like speed. Do not grab the upgrade fusion stuff until you have at least 3 or 4 items. So, freeze ball. We are going to take the freeze ball. I do like the freeze ball. It's not a top tier choice for me, but it's alright. Alright, see that? That's like the worst case scenario of the fusion. Or fission. You get 1 item from it. Good news is, it's usually pretty even in the game. Like if you start off with 5, you'll get 1 the next time, or 1 the one after that. Usually keeps you around averaging 3 to 4 maybe. I do like the vampire ball because it heals you, or it has a chance of healing you. So I'm going to take that. It also has a good synergy with something. You can actually hit the evolution. There we go. Vision. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, we evened out from the 1. Now it's even 3, 3. Well, almost 3, 3, 3. Alright, so you do not want to fusion now because it would be a waste. Best thing I do is like hang out in the corners. That way you can hit that, then you can hit behind everybody. Might not seem like a big deal, but eventually when you get to the ice area, being able to hit people from behind is good because they have little shields in front sometimes, or to the left, or to the right. Now, I don't like the ones that hit to the sides at all, or the one overflowing health, not really my thing. But there's really not much of a good choice here. I'm going to re-roll. There we go. Now, I want poison, so I'm taking poison. Poison, bleed. Those are like the two really good ones, I think, in my opinion. Ah, there we go. Do I want a fission or a fusion? I'm going to take a fusion. Crap, no, I'm not. I'm going to take a fission. I didn't know all my guys weren't 3 yet. Now they are. So now, as you see, I have 3 balls, all at level, or 4 balls, all at level 3. Pressure valve, damage. Healed. Healing is not going to help that much. Well, it helps you, but balls for healing does not really that much. There's speed ball every 2 seconds. I'm going to take pressure valve. Damage off. You know, the explosion killing things does more damage to guys nearby. That's always good. See all that damage? I just did all that crap real quick. Now this is the boss. This boss you can hit from anywhere. I hit behind because it does more damage, or multiple hits. But then eventually stuff's going to pop in, so you're going to have to take them out too. You can see the poison's working on them, doing damage. Here we go again. Take him out more. Boom, dead. That was a boss. Speed, I love the speed. Take speed again. Told you I love being able to move around quick. Oh, grab this. We got evolution. Now we're going to take the vampire lord. Because there's a lot of bleed. Bleed damage is good. Now if we get those bleed damage again, we're totally going. Yeah, see? There we go. We're going to use that to get the poison upgrade. I just wanted the vampire thing because in case something goes wrong, we have a chance to get at least some healing. Also, I'm a bit of a aggressive trying to get all this stuff. Gotta take the big ball. You don't do the evolution and not want to use the big balls. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy real quick. There we go. Fission available, and fusion available. Fusion just puts 2 of them together. You don't want that because you want to upgrade this poison some. So we're just gonna take a fission for now. See, upgrade some stuff. That's good. As I said, keep trying to hit them from behind, or do as many bounce damages as you can. You want the balls to leave and do as much damage as it does, or as it can, before it comes back to you. There we go. Continue, level up. What does that do? Chance to dodge attacks. Level up. Alright, I'll take that one. Evolution available. Alright, this is the great one. This one moves fast and shoots fast. And this is your only one I have so far that I know I've unlocked for your items. Like, they're not balls, they're like utility abilities and stuff. And I don't believe you start off the game with those abilities. You have to find them or unlock them. So, just know you want to go quickly and shoot quickly. That's your main thing in the game. At least for me anyway. I like speed. Of course, I'll turn around and get the iron cannonball. That's slow, but it does double damage. It's only 75% slow. There it is. Bleed and poison. That's a good combination. So we have 2 items doing a bunch of bleeding damage. That's good. Alright, let's clear out some of this stuff. Now remember, this is your basic dude. He doesn't have any special anythings. Alright, here's your crooked boss. You're gonna do what you can. Hit as many bounces. Took a little damage there. It's okay. See, there's the iron ball. So I call it the cannonball, but it's just an iron ball. Does demo damage, but it's slow. 60% speed of what everything else is. It doesn't at the bottom. It doesn't show anything. That means it doesn't like combine with anybody else. So we are going to go with the pressure valve instead. Now we're going to need to do a lot of damage here because we want to get the next one before we kill the boss, or at least get the stuff from the boss. See, again, as much damage as you can. There he is. He's dead. Now that's a good pickup. The lightning plus the ice is an ice storm or blizzard. Now we're going to speed up. There we go. We're going to take this one just because we want to have it in case the ability to fuse, fission, all that stuff comes out. Now remember, you do not have to go quickly as I do. There's the evolution. Take it slow. Trust me, I was slow for the first hour, 2 hours of the game. You gotta get used to what the controls do and everything first, or what you need to do, or what you want to do, your strategy to do. Let's see, Warhorn. Oh, baby balls. Yeah, we're doing baby balls. I like to hit right in the corners, so it hits them both real quick. Sometimes it goes between them, so it hits the ones behind it, and they get stuck a little at the corner and does damage quickly. Alright, do we want a ghost? We do want extra damage. Yeah, we'll take that, because we're going to hit that real quick. Near the end here, you want as many balls as possible going. Want as much damage going. You want to go as quickly as possible, too. Now you might be trying like, hey, you might get hurt, you might get hit, or do some damage, whatever, it doesn't matter. With the bleed we have now, that's enough to keep us tapped up, as you can see down the bottom there. And we're almost to the final boss of the level, so you want to get as many things done as you can. You probably won't have this for a while, but the golden bull, I like it earlier in the game, so you can get more gold. We don't need gold now, we're almost done, so it's just a waste of points, so we're going to take the blizzard. You want to upgrade ball before any other type of ball, especially an evolution ball. If you want that thing upgraded as much as possible. There you go, here's the final boss. That's another reason you want to do is get used to hitting people from behind. First boss is pretty much immune from the front. You got those hands there, he just bounces off everything. Alright, so we're going to take out that guy. We're going to come up here, and we're going to just hit this corner and just Get the angle right. Just keep hitting it. He's almost dead. Almost halfway. King Skeleton. We're going to switch to the other side, do some damage to these guys. They can do some damage, but not that much. Gotta watch out for the pinks. See, if you hit him in the face, it doesn't do anything. Just bounces right back to you. So you gotta go around. Another reason the speed's good, you can just fly right on through. Almost done. Should be done in a few more hits here. But yeah, the thing is just move between the pink spots. You're good to go. So we ran that in like 15 minutes. Leveled up a little bit. Didn't level them up all the way, but you get the idea. So that's the idea for the first runs, really. Take your time. Don't rush through. Resources gathered because I have the lumberyard and the farm. Can I upgrade the farm? I feel like I should be able to upgrade the farm. Or the, there's a farm. This is the farm? Oh, that's the lumberyard. Okay. I wonder why I can't upgrade the farm. Oh, you can upgrade. Alright, there we go. So now I have to have her hit it. Let's see if I can upgrade this one. Yeah, we'll upgrade this one too. Alright. So, when it comes to stuff, it's the stuff around it that you want. Now that I've actually made more room for stuff, I think I'm actually going to do a bit of rearranging here. Well, first let's hit this. Alright. There. We're going to try and get as many resources as possible. Just hit everything. They bounce, so you want to bounce towards stuff you want to hit. Didn't angle that very well, so I kind of screwed this one up. But when you start off, you're going to have such a small area, it's easy to make sure you get all the stuff you want. See, that's terrible. But we're going to fix that now. Alright, where's the build? We are going to build the stone mine. I'm going to put the stone mine right here, I think. Oh, not going to expand. Not going to expand. Come on, game. I want to go out. Jeez. I have to rearrange now to get back in again. Alright. I think that house has been done pretty good. Let's get it over to now these get the rocks, so you gotta put stones around it. Eventually I'm going to rearrange it to put everything in a straight line. But right now I just want everything open so I can put more stuff in. Or in so I can see it, so I can show it off. Later you'll learn like certain tricks, like here, I'll show you in a second. We'll need more rock. Really? Oh no, there's one right here. There we go. Alright. Every one of the ones I have is now right there. So what we would do, we'll take that. So we can grab all of these and move them over here. That's what I'm moving up. I'm going to move all these over here. These are all the same thing. That's why I'm in a nice row. I'm gonna move this over. This over. I'll put that there for now. I'm just going to make these into little barriers. Stuff can't get through, so they can bounce off easier. Yes, you'll eventually unlock that stuff too. To start, you'll just be able to move like one at a time. Not sure, I don't think that one needs to be upgraded right now, but since this one needs to be upgraded right now, I'm going to move it up front. Now, I got a little bit of money, so I'm going to build. Probably going to need. What do I need? I'll go with the wheat because it's cheaper. That didn't work out like I wanted. Alright. Alright, let's see. Rearrange a little bit. We're going to do what we can to block this area. So when it comes through, at most it'll bounce a few spots in here and back out here. Yeah, so I expanded a lot, but that's mostly because I had the money at the time. Eventually I'll make it all pretty. Or I'll get my girlfriend to do it because she likes pretty good. There. There. Alright. Now see. Now you have a nice little straightaway here. Try to keep all this stuff pretty and done. They won't be able to get over on this side unless there's something I'm missing. So, alright. Are we close? Probably not. So what we're going to do, we're going to look. I'll show you the characters real quick. At least the ones I've unlocked so far. I said about 10-12 hours in. Got the main guy who's the warrior. He's the first guy. He's got bleed. Bleed's really very, very, very good. The second guy I got is the itchy finger. Now he's the guy that pretty much got me through the first 3 levels. He shoots fast. Was twice as fast, but his aim sucks. But as long as you're shooting balls and keep getting the balls going, keep going, keep going, keep going, that's all that matters. You can get as much done as possible, especially with the burn. Burn's a nice start. Alright, next one is the Repentant. Filled with regret. Balls deal 5% more damage each time they bounce. But once they hit the back, it comes straight back to you. So it's nice when you're fighting the final bad guy in the first one, because you just bounce it off the back wall and you make sure you're lined up with them. It takes it out quick. The cohabitants, husband and wife, they shoot balls the opposite direction of what you're looking at. Like if you're aiming to the left, one aims to the left, the other aims to the right, so you can move them back and forth. Since it's got 25% more gold, I'm going to show it to you. Conjugator. I don't like him very much because you don't get to choose what you're doing. And he'll choose like fissions and screw over evolutions and stuff like that. He's not really a great character, but you have to do it because that's how you unlock shit. The Embedded. He has poison. Poison's great. He's the one that can just go through your characters. Like if you want to just shoot the back wall, aim straight ahead, it'll go until it hits the back wall. And then it'll bounce back. It's good to go. It's a pretty decent guy. The Empty Nester, my very least favorite one. Because she doesn't have baby balls. The little balls, those are the most important ones. You need the baby balls. Luckily now that I have the ability to use 2 at a time, she's not as bad. But as you can see, she's only level 3. And that was after using her with him to finally get the first level done with her. And she went from level like half to level 3. And the new guy just got Shade. His is pretty decent because it starts in the back. The only problem is once you get overrun or overwhelmed or something like that, you're going to catch him back up because it's still shooting in the back. I used him once with the Itchy Finger. It's fun because they're fast as shit. But I didn't do it against anything hard. I did against first level just to get some gold. So we're going to do the cohabitants, and we're going to add. Who do we want? We'll just go with the warrior. All right, Broodmother and Bleed. It's a good start. So, very beaten Boneyard, Snowy Shores. I beat the Liminal Desert with him. Alright, let's just stick with the Boneyard. We'll go through it once more. Any questions you have, please feel free to ask. See, the warrior took over for the other guy. So, we're going to take. No, we start off with extra balls, even if it's only every 2 seconds. Still a pretty nice start. Here, I'll go back to slow for you. And you see, this is slow. To me, that's slow as shit. You guys might be like, "Oh man, that's so much stuff going on at once," which is fine. As I said, after playing it for a few days, or a few hours, you'd be like, man, this is too slow. I gotta get going. I don't really like the vertical laser very much because it goes down one lane. I like the rows instead of the lanes. But for right now, we'll take it, just so you can see it. Now, I'm going back to full speed again because we don't have time to do slow shit. And yeah, I like to show off a little bit. But see here, it works like this. Take it, take it, take it. Alright. Oh, there we go. Now, the nice thing is when you have the laser and both lasers, you can eventually evolve them into a better laser. But see all the stuff you're doing? 2 of them going crazy. Let's get the last turret all the way up. That way we can go from there. More baby balls, more bubba balls. Damn it, I didn't want to get that. Oh, it's alright, I'm gonna get the one out of it anyway. I'm trying to get as much XP done as possible so I can level up my thing. So I get the first evolution. Oh, and also if you do it this way, you can take out a two-layer row real quick. Yeah, this one. Just hitting the same spot twice. I got the evolution, which gives us leech. Broodmother's done. Bleeding's done. So you got leech. Leech is nice. Bleeding damage is nice, so it's even more bleed damage, really. But now we get... We don't want Broodmother again. We'll take Dark. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Broodmother. She's not bad, but I'm not going to be going on my way to get her. That's good. Took that guy out pretty quick. After it, it's our wall, the one behind us where we're standing. It goes straight back to us, so we're good. We're going to upgrade the brood, the leech. Going to take the vision. I'll take that one. Picking up items near you is nice. Especially when it's you're catching a ball and stuff. But also, sometimes you get the vision, fusion, all that stuff too quick. So I'm going to take the upgraded ball. That way now we have 3 threes. Next time we get a vision, fusion, evolution thing. I forgot what they're called. Little rainbows. We're going to want to upgrade the lasers. Now, we just finished the first part. Magic staff is nice, but... Well, we do have lasers, so we'll take that. But here's the evolution. Holy laser. So they pop in together. I believe this stuff you can get at the very beginning. You just have to get both balls. You hear pew pew. That's just the holy laser, so that's helping us. Ooh, bleed again. I do like bleed again. I'm taking bleed again. Let's fusion that shit up. Yeah, there we go. Even more stuff. Now when you have an evolution, sometimes they're going to ask you to try to fission it or fusion it with another evolution. You don't really want to do that. You want to keep those two balls separate. Because if you put them together, that's too much work going at one time into one thing, and then you're losing out on double the amount of damage, pretty much. At least so far that I've seen. See, look, you can want to put this together. Nope, nope, nope. We want that dark for when we get our bleed up. Alright, what we got? Explosive damage. I don't want to lose my aim right now. There we go, more damage. Alright, we're on the next boss. Alright, that one's done. Stone soldiers aren't bad, but I'd rather get the damage. Alright, here's the evolution. Which one's called? Sacrifice or something like that? Yeah, sacrifice. Bleeding damage again, always good. And curse. Curse is not bad. I want to do the healed. Freeze. I like freeze. The other two, they're all evolutions now, so not really going to do anything. But we have 3 evolutions and freeze, so hell of a lineup. 2 bleed evolutions. Holy light evolution. And we're doing good here. We're not fissioning them together. You can fission freeze with something if you want. Thinking you can get another ball going. It has to be 3, of course. So, do not fission 2 evolutions together. This is what I'm okay with. I'll get knocked back a little bit. I don't care about that. I move around so much it doesn't matter. Now here's a fusion. We're going to do laser and freeze. I think freeze to laser is a good bonus. Area effect damage from holy laser also inflicts status effects from freeze. That's good. I think that was the last time we were probably going to be able to do any type of fission fusion thing. I think you get like 6 or 8 level. I'm not going to start it. I'll take the ball. It's Earth, so it's nothing major. But I'll take it. That's an extra damage. Here comes skeleton. Get these guys out of here. There we go. Now we're hitting him. And his meter's not even up yet. It's popping up now. It's already almost gone. Might be done before I even get hit. Nope. Almost though. Be done in a second. But make sure you always... You don't have to hurry up or anything. These things move slow enough. But see? Done. Good job. Alright, the housing ability has upgraded. He gets one. Stonepiercer, sorry. Goes through a stone. Choose one. Part of a harvest. Take the 2 seconds. More time harvesting, the better. Alright, so we can get a lot of gold there, but that's not really your guys. I'm trying to prove a point. Yeah. Next time, make sure you have all your big... Oh, they went over on that side. That sucks. Alright, I gotta put buildings and stuff in front of there. But they did do a lot of stuff. Look, see? Look at all that. That's a lot of resources. And it completed 3 constructions. So. I'll move this guy here. Try to help block that shit. Snow trophy. When you beat a level, you get a trophy for it. Desert trophy. Snow trophy. Boneyard trophy. So, you see, that's what I've gotten done so far. Alright, I think that's good enough information for you for now. Anything else you want to know? Wait, I'm leveling up the trees. Make sure they're in the front so you get as many points from them. These guys are a little lower because I just brought them over. Also, since it's behind here and it's coming through, I'll put the lower one there. Only 1, 2. I'll just bring these up. I might put a boulder in there. Just in case. I'm not going to upgrade it yet or anything. Alright, I'll take the wheat field. Put a couple there. Why? So they can upgrade. Done with the upgrade. Don't have any money. Alright. Let's check out stone. Level 1. Not enough money to upgrade it? Really? 1, 2, 2, 3. So I'm going to move you to this little corner here. Make sure you get hit first next time. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Put you next to it, so that way it hits here, like bounce there, bounce there, bounce there. But I'm going to end up upgrading all of them to 3 at least. And this is like, you know, as I said, 10 hours in. I think it's a little bit longer game than that. But don't feel bad if you don't like get through the game first, you know, first time, first level, anything like that. Whatever you do is productive. Just remember that. Everything's a productive part. So, alright, take it easy, guys.